Coco Gauff standing on business, ladies and gentlemen. She drops the first set, but bounces right back. How'd she do it? Well, I felt in the first set she looked a little sluggish. She looked a little slow. Just watching her chase drop shots down every match, I can tell when she's sluggish and when she's slow. The first step just wasn't there. And look, that happens. Anyone that's ever played the first match, an early match, sometimes no matter how experienced you are, your body just doesn't wake up or respond until you're down, until you have that adrenaline flowing. And right now it's flowing, ladies and gentlemen. The first set on styling and profiling for much of the first set, going to the drop shot. Not, and she wasn't necessarily catching Coco off guard. You could see she was ready for the drop shot. I just felt she was just sluggish. Big difference though in the first serve. That's right. Ons winning 94% of her first service points in the first set. She only missed one. That number below 50%. How about 43%? The second serve points one was 50% in the first set. That number below 40% at 38. Coco right around the same. She's playing really the same, but I just feel like she's possibly, I guess if you will, she's woken up a bit, right? She's woke now technically because she's moving a lot better. She just looked slow in the first set. But ladies and gentlemen, on still with 12 winners, still a threat. The big difference though, Coco had 0 opportunities to break Ons in the first set. 3 for 3. And this is what concerns me about Ons. At her age, in these longer matches, she really starts to slow down. So I think stamina might be an issue here. I really think it's going to be an issue headed into the third and final set. Ons, I felt she's a show woman, but I felt a few times in that second set I think she went for the highlight a little too much, and now I say you should never switch to playing safe. This isn't football where you can milk a clock and hand off, and call short routes where you can just keep the clock running. There's no clock in tennis, right? It's over when you shake hands at the net, and I just felt that Ons possibly went for the big shot a little too much there when she didn't have to, right? You're already up a set. Just stay a little bit disciplined if you could, because Coco's too dangerous on the defensive end. I also felt that Coco played a little too safe with the forehand, right? Just returning that forehand defensively, giving Ons too many shots to put away. She stepped it up with the forehand in the second set. And look, I would tell my player, if you don't win this set, you're going home. So you can't really play safe. You just have to play smart. And what that means is be aggressive when the opportunity presents itself, but do not give your opponent anything that they can put away. Now just take a look at this sequence of events here. Now Coco Gauff here. Look at this. Look at the footwork of Ons and Coco and how they're just covering. Now that's 7 shots into the rally. All right. Look at that. Look at the ground they're covering. Look at these balls, how each player is defending well. This is the 11th shot. Against most players, this is a winner by far. Look at that backhand going down the line. Coco's backhand's the best on tour, if you ask me. And on comes around the body. That's right. Goes over the body, returns that forehand, attacking Coco's forehand, right side facing north. I've talked about that for so many years. Right side facing north. That's where she has struggled, and that's a winner. Just look at how she's sliding. But ladies and gentlemen, Ons a little bit frustrated. You can see her energy dropping a bit, getting a little upset at herself. She had some opportunities in the second set. She calls for her rackets to be strong. And listen, guys, Coco Gauff standing on business. We're headed towards the third set. Things got really interesting. I'm curious to see how Ons is going to hold up with her stamina. I think that's going to be the difference maker. Tennis in a Minute will be back.